It's pretty.
I honestly think men is just
Does anyone can make it bigger? Yeah.
programmed to cheat. Like I don't think they really be.
That's crazy.
They really don't be trying to hurt no your feelings. Like they really just can't help it. Like I really think men can't help themselves with cheating. I really think they can love you and cheat though.
Do you feel like there are no faithful men left,
I feel like in certain parts of the world it is.
but not in America?
I mean, I feel like it's some in America, not the one. I feel like the ones I like is none. So I need to change my type. I honestly think men is just
No, it's this is a woman who's she's gonna be married in the next 5 years. Like she understands exactly what's going on. She said a lot of things in that one little clip.
Okay, break it down.
She said all men cheat, and she was just like, the men that I like, the type of men that I like. So she definitely closed the gap on. You know what I mean? And she also said that it doesn't mean that they don't love you. You know, so it's she truly understands like a man's nature. I feel like I was just fucking them girls. I'm gonna get right back means something. Like that was the jewel back then that made men understand. If women wanted to,
you could say it's a jewel. You could say it's a jewel. You could say it's an excuse. Yeah, like
okay,
that doesn't necessarily means it holds true. Right. We could say it's in a man's nature, but that could be an excuse. That doesn't mean it's a reason.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely an excuse, you know.
I got some stats, right? So it was a quick search or whatever regarding cheating, right? And it says that 41% of men say that they have thought about cheating on their partners, while 39% said that they hadn't ever thought about it. Most women, 54%, say that they've never thought about cheating on their partner, while 28% admit that they have. When it comes to actually doing the deed, however, a fifth, both men and women, 21% and 19% respectively, say that they have cheated on their partners, right? So men think about cheating more than women, but men and women cheat about the same.
Right.
So
if you had to interpret those stats, what that mean to you?
Men might just have a stronger temptation,
which means,
but that doesn't mean they actually go through with it.
But women have more options. Like women get hit on every day of their life almost.
I also think it's very rare to kind of find somebody with nobody too, right? I kind of feel like most people are involved some way or somehow in one foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? To where, and it takes two tango, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not totally in disbelief of that.
So you feel like the numbers would be higher on the man side if they had more options?
Oh yeah. If men, like, if the roles were reversed and men and women threw themselves at men the way men throw themselves at women, men, there would be. We would be living in a polygamous society.
Okay.
I feel like women's inhibitions and women's respect for other women and everything like that makes the ecosystem go round a little bit better too.
So you feel like most men would cheat if they were given a chance to?
Yeah, I think so.
No, not even high power, because most people don't have high power options. You know what I mean?
Chris Rock said it. You only as faithful as your options. You know, because I feel like
I don't agree with that.
I think a lot of men aren't disciplined.
Yeah, I think it all boils down to that. So
yeah,
when you
I
make
think it all boils down to discipline.
when you make a statement like men, it's in a man's nature, or I was just fucking those chicks, I was gonna get right back. You don't have to do that. You don't have to.
No.
We make the choice to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get what you're saying. Because I don't think a lot of men are disciplined. I don't think they are. You're
Especially at a certain age, it takes. We all have friends. You know what I mean? Like we know people who ain't turning down no pussy. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Not a lot of them at this age. Men age out of that behavior.
All right. They're not. All right. They don't turn down, right? But on the other side, they're not hunting.
Yeah, no.
They're not hunting, right? So, I guess in a man's capacity, if he was on the prowl, that would be something different. But I think when we get older and we get more mature, the hunt subsides. We slow down on that. We stop trying to,
a good woman,
the issue.
A good woman makes the hunt subside. When you find that good woman and you get everything that you've thought that you were looking for in one person.
So you believe that's it?
Yeah, I feel like when you find the right woman, you would stop cheating.
All right. So you telling me, you just said a second ago that you feel like most men aren't disciplined. If they had the option to cheat, that they would.
Right.
So you think all those men that would do that just don't have the right woman?
Correct.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree. I think that men kind of subscribe to that ideology of it's in my nature. I'm a man, and this is I got testosterone, and it's a bunch of chicks running around. There's so many men to women. It's supposed to be that way. But again,
well, like you said, Ron, those sound like great excuses.
Those do sound like great excuses.
Great excuses.
Because
justifications for why you think you should do
that. That's all it is. It's you trying to kind of justify your wrongs in a sense, or you're undisciplined. Undisciplinedness. I don't know if that's a word.
Well, it definitely all you guys are 100% right. It all boils down to discipline on, once again, it also has to deal with a lot of men do not receive. Well, let me not say a lot of men, but it's a rarity for us to get hollered at. It's a rarity for those things, right? So let's just say something like this, right? You're out with your guys or the fellas, and you go to a bar, and there's some rhythm. You may feel like maybe there's some rhythm here. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm bugging or not, but if it was like a flat out, what's up? This, that, and the third, it would be tough for a lot.
That married man math,
I think
always kicks in. Like it's not worth
it's
it. Like
it's
always not worth it. You know what I mean? Unless you crashing out over some strange pussy. Like
what I do is I equate men to the white girls in horror films. This is how I equate men, right? When it comes to this, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna strike out. Oh shit! We see the killer with the axe. We out. But it's only so fast that we can run. Meaning, if that persistence is heavy, I believe a lot of guys are gonna fall victim just because they're just not used. No, because they're just not used to that kind of attention.
No, but with that white chick, she be falling a couple times.
Yeah, she gonna run.
It's like, oh no, she's still there. Let me get up and keep running.
I equate men to the white girl in the horror film.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
We might be able to, marry shorty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. And we're hoping and we're praying that when I say, nah, shorty, you know what I mean? I'm married or whatever, that stops everything. Because guess what? If that woman goes one step further and goes like, so what? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of guys that are not going to be first of all, they're going to short circuit. Like, I never heard that before. Never heard that before. What do I say now? You know what I'm saying?
Now
I don't
fine,
even know.
Jen.
I was thinking the same shit. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say now.